Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. What's up? So today we are not gonna talk about the Proton Persona, right? Because if you have been following my channel, you know that my content is mostly or usually about the Proton Persona MC2, right? But today we are not gonna talk about the Proton Persona. We're gonna talk about a different car, right? So what car are we going to talk about today? It's basically about this car behind me. Alright guys, so today what we have here is the Mazda CX-5, right? So basically this is my brother's car. So he bought it like maybe a few months ago, probably about 6 months ago, right? So this is the, I guess you could say that this is the current version of CX-5 that we have in Malaysia, right? So as you can see, this is not your typical CX-5 look that you get originally. It's so much sportier, right? So as you can see, the rims are different, and the overall look of the car is a bit more sportier right now, right? So I'm just gonna talk about what you can do to make your CX-5 appear sportier. Don't worry, we are not going to talk about changing the interior or the engine or anything. We're not going to talk about performance. We're just going to talk about the look of the CX-5. So I'm just going to share with you some car accessories that you can fit on this car and make it look so much fiercer, so much sportier, and of course make it look way better, right? Okay, first and foremost, I think the one thing that you have to install on your CX-5 to make it more sporty looking is basically the car tint, right? Like as I touched on the Proton Persona before, if you want to make the Proton Persona look better, basically what you have to do is you have to install the car tint. So with this car, it's the same. So what you need to do to make it look better is basically to install a good quality car tint, right? As you can see, the car tint here is really good quality ones, and it's pretty much darkened out, right? Because basically to make a car look sportier, you have to pick a darker tint, like this CX-5, because the CX-5 is white in color. This is basically the I believe is the snow white pearl. So if you fit it in with a black tint, it will look so much better, right? Okay, and now we move to the front of the car. Okay, so this is how it looks like from the front. So basically, as you can see, there are some changes up front, because if you look at the original CX-5, right, this part here on the hood, this part is supposedly body color, right? It's supposed to be white because the hood here is white. So this part originally was white in color. So what my brother decided to do is he decided to put on a black sticker to cover up this part, right? But personally, for me, I prefer this part white in color because it makes the hood stand out more, right? But I guess he wanted to have this part consistent with this part, right? He wants to make it look like one whole piece, I guess. So that's why he decided to add on a black sticker here. And then originally this part was chrome, because if you look at the normal CX-5, this part is this whole part is a chrome strip, or a chrome bit, right? Chrome piece. So everything here, down here to here, is supposed to be chrome. But in order to make it look sportier, right, my brother decided to install a black sticker here, so that it matches the grille that is on this car, right? So it looks so much sportier compared to the normal CX-5. And then we move on to the front logo, right? Because originally this part is also chrome in color, so the whole thing is chrome. And to make it look sportier and consistent with the theme, basically this part is also blackened out with a sticker. Okay, so this is the 3D one. It's not like the flat ones, because I believe the flat ones have some sort of sensor, right? But this car doesn't have the flat logo. Okay, so I guess that's the reason why that my brother decided to black out the logo, because this logo doesn't actually do anything, right? So like I said before, I think on Shopee they have a blackout logo ready-made, where you can take out this logo and put in the ready-made ones. But I think that is quite tedious to like take out everything, right? So it's better that you just sticker the whole thing. So next time if you want to go back to the original one, you can just peel up the sticker, right? But I think to apply this sticker is not easy, so it's recommended that you go to a car accessory shop where they can help you to wrap the whole thing, right? And it will make it look professionally done. So the grille on this car is really nice. I really like the grille of the car. So originally it already looks quite sporty, right? Alright, and then the next thing that you can install on your car to make it look so much more sportier is basically the rims, right? So any car, if you want to sportify the look, you definitely have to get them some rims. As you can see, the rims we have here is basically a HRE rims, right? So basically you can get whatever rims that you like, maybe Rays or Momo or whatsoever, right? So my brother, basically he got himself a HRE rims. So I believe these are 20-inch rims, because the original CX-5 came with like 18-inch rims, if I'm not mistaken. And I like the design of these rims because it has a smaller spoke, right? And it kind of has like the spider, I don't know, spider kind of design. I like it. It looks amazing. And because the spoke is thinner, you are able to see the this rotor and also the brake calipers. So it looks amazing, guys, right? So if you are someone who wants to like showcase your brake calipers, you would want to have a rim that is somewhat like thin. I mean, you want to have a rim that has a thinner spoke, right? So you can clearly see inside. And with this rim, I think it's perfect. Personally, I don't really like the original rims because I think the design is just horrible. So this one looks really good on the CX-5, I believe, and it's also blackout, so it gives the car a sportier look, right? And also if you have bigger rims, basically you need bigger tires to fit the rim. So this is a Continental tire, right? So it's the Ultra Contact UC6 SUV tire, right? So to confirm the size, it is 20-inch. So yeah guys, so this gives the car a bit more you know, it makes the car a bit more fierce, right? It stands out. If you see it from the side, right, you can see that the tire is some sort of like sticking out a little bit, right? I think that's because of the tire profile. It's bigger than the stock ones, so it seems to be a bit more bulky, I think, right? So of course, if you have rims and tires, the next thing that you would like to install to make it look, to complete the look, is basically the Brembo brakes, right? So these are Brembo calipers and also the disc rotor, right? So basically my brother changed the whole set, because obviously the ones that come originally is not like it's not enough for him, I think, yeah, because he's someone that likes to make his car look different from other people, right? So I believe these are 6-pot, I think 6-pot 380 mm this, and behind you have 4-pot Brembo 4-pot 380 mm disc as well, but with e-brakes system behind, yeah. So he basically changed the whole brake set to the Brembo red color calipers, so it makes the car look so much sportier, right? Because with the normal brake calipers, it's just like a silver color, right? Nothing special. But with this Brembo calipers, you can actually see the red accent, makes the car look so much sportier, right? And you have the Brembo logo sticking out there, yeah, makes the car look so much cooler, I believe, yeah. But of course, it is not recommended that you like change the whole brake system, especially with a new car, right? Because I don't know, maybe you don't want to void the warranty or something, right? But this is not really necessary if you want to make your car look sportier, right? But to complete the look, basically it's good to have this. And another thing that you can do to make your CX-5 look sportier is basically to black out this part, which is the side mirror. And as you can see, the side mirror here, originally it should be a body color, right, if not mistaken. So because this car, the body color is white, so basically the side mirror is originally white. But to make the car look more consistent, right, you will have to like make this part black to fit into the theme, I believe. So that's why my brother decided to make this part black. So this is basically just a sticker, a black sticker, right? It's not spray or something, it's just a sticker. So next time if you wanna get this back to the original color, you just have to peel the sticker, right? So yeah, there's another thing that you can do to make your car look sportier. Okay, okay, and now we go to the back of the CX-5. Okay, the back of the CX-5 is basically one of the most good looking part of the car, right? Because the KODO design itself is quite impressive, because KODO design, the shape is usually a bit more wavy as compared to other SUVs that are more boxy, right, with so much angles. But if you see that the CX-5 here, the back is basically a bit curved, like a coupe, right? So this is what I like the most about the CX-5, the sexy butt, right? So if you want to make the back look sportier, basically what you can do is you can apply a car sticker right behind. So this is a CX-5 sticker, a KODO Soul of Motion. I believe you can get this on Shopee, so it doesn't cost much. So what I like about this car sticker is basically it showcases the design of the car. So basically Mazda is all about KODO design, right? So it's good to have a sticker that reminds people that this car is all about KODO design. So I like this sticker. You can get it pretty cheap on Shopee, and because it's white, it matches the car theme nicely, right? As you can see, if you are looking from far, you can see that, oh, that's a pretty nice sticker, and it has the Japanese font on it, and it makes the car look a bit cooler compared to your normal CX-5. And another thing you can do is basically you can black out this Mazda logo here, right? This Mazda logo, originally it is chrome, right? Because if you look at the normal Mazda CX-5, the logo of the car is basically chrome. So to make it look sportier, you can basically black out the logo, but it's entirely up to you, because personally I think the chrome one looks quite good as well. But if you want to match the theme of the car, you can basically black out this logo. So this is just a car sticker, right? It's just a car sticker. So anytime you want to take it out, you can, if you decide to go back to the original chrome version, right? But I believe they also have a plastic logo that you can get on, say, Shopee, right? So the plastic logo is already blackened out. So what you can do is you can take out this piece and put in the plastic logo, but I think that is it's quite tedious, right? Because you have to take out the whole thing. So I don't think it's a good idea, right? So I think it's better that you just put on this black sticker, get the car accessory shop to black it out, okay? So you don't have to take out the whole piece, right? So yeah, okay. And what I like about the CX-5 is of course the two exhaust pipes that are behind, right? Because CX-5 is a good looking car, and what makes it good looking is the two back exhausts that is on the car, right? Personally, I prefer two exhausts opposed to just one side, because one side it looks a bit looks a bit normal, right? But if you have two back exhausts, right, it looks pretty cool. So the normal CX-5 just comes with this chrome bit, right? It's just a normal chrome exhaust. But what we have here is like a exhaust tip. It's basically like a casing. It's like a aftermarket accessories that you can just install onto it without having to change the whole exhaust system or the whole pipe, right? So this is basically just like a casing, the tip of the exhaust that you can just slide it in, right? So this thing, I think you can get it on Shopee like pretty cheap, like maybe 100 ringgit or something, and it actually makes the car look so much better, seriously. Because originally the two exhaust tips here doesn't look that good. So originally the two exhaust pipes that are on this car is just somewhat underwhelming, I believe, right? Because it's just plain silver rings that you can see from behind, and it doesn't look that big. But when you add in this car accessory, it makes the exhaust appear bigger, right? It makes the exhaust like look so much cooler, because obviously this second ring here, the black ring, makes the exhaust appear bigger, right? So it's a good thing. It makes the car sportier, right? So as I mentioned earlier, this thing you can get it on Shopee for about 100 ringgit, or I'm not sure if it's 100 ringgit, but it's in between 100 to 200 ringgit, I guess, depending on where you get it, right? So this thing you can also get it in the car accessory shop, I believe. So it's a good thing to install this thing to make the exhaust look so much better, right? Okay, so in terms of the back, I guess that's about it, right? Because you can see the CX-5 is really sexy when it comes to the back of the car. Look at the curve, right? So after you have installed all those things, your car will definitely look like a different car, right? It looks so much better, it looks cooler, it looks sportier, and of course it looks different from other CX-5. Alright guys, so let me sum it all up. If you want to Sportify your CX-5, basically what you need to do is get a car tint. Okay, the car tint is the most important. So without a car tint, this car would look like pretty average, I guess, right? With a good dark car tint, your car will appear sportier for sure. Even without changing the rims, if you only install the car tint, your car is already looking so much better. Okay, and then the second thing that you need to install on your CX-5 if you want to make it look sportier is basically replace the rims, right? Because the original rims that came with this car, I think the design is just horrible. It's just not my taste. So if you want to have a better looking CX-5, you would have to change the rims, right? Although I do not recommend it if you are someone who is worried about voiding the warranty or whatever, right? But if you don't mind that, you can change the rims. So I think 20-inch rims suit this car well. Okay, I think 19 or 20, it's okay, right? Rims, basically you can find whatever design that you like. There are cheaper rims, there are more expensive ones, so it depends on your budget, right? So pick whichever suits you, and of course the most important thing is pick a really good design. Don't pick a boring or conventional design, because basically what you want to do is you want to make your CX-5 stand out, right? And what else? Yeah, and this thing is the most important thing. This thing is easy to install, and you can get it cheap on Shopee. So this is a must if you want to make your CX-5 appear sportier, right? This thing, this exhaust tip, right? And the other thing that you can also install in your car is basically a sticker, right? So I recommend this sticker because it matches the car really well. Of course you can buy some other stickers, right? But I would recommend this one because it's simple and it looks good as well. Okay, and then the next thing that you can do is to black out the logo here with the car sticker, right? But if you don't want to black it out, it's also fine. right? It doesn't really matter. But if you have a white car like this one, it's better that you black out the logo, right? Because I think white cars go very well with black accessories, right? So unless you have a different color, I think you don't necessarily need to black out the logo or anything. I guess you can say that this car look like a stormtrooper, a black and white theme. I kind of like it, right? So this car is a snowflake white pearl, I think. So this is one of the more premium colors that is on this car, right? I think this soul red and this snowflake white is the premium color. So this color, if you park under the sun, it's really nice because it has that certain shine and glow. Okay, so this part you can also black it out to make the look more consistent, right? So this is just a car sticker. You can get it cheap. You can just go to the car accessory shop and ask them to wrap this part, right? And also you can blacken this part, and you can blacken the logo also as well. Blacken this part, and you can also blacken this part. So yeah guys, I guess that's about it. A few simple steps to make your CX-5 appear sportier. And last but not least, to complete the look, you can basically install a new brake system, right? As you can see, this one is the Brembo brake. So with all this Brembo brakes, basically you can choose the color of the calipers, right? But personally, I think red or yellow is a nice color to match your rims or whatever, right? Because red stands out. Yellow is also a good color, so it stands out. So if you paint your calipers red or yellow, it's pretty good. It makes the car look sportier, right? But in terms of replacing the whole brake system, I think it's not necessary. It's really expensive, right? But if you can afford it, if money is not an issue and you don't mind and you don't worry about the warranty or whatsoever, you can basically add in this brake system, this Brembo brake system, to complete the look, right? Other than that, I guess that's all guys. That's all. You don't need to do much to make your CX-5 look sportier, right? Simple but effective. Alright guys, so that's about it. That is how you can Sportify your CX-5, right? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content that I have been making recently, you can also subscribe to my channel, right? So hopefully I will be able to make more contents in the future and probably talk about different cars, right? So thank you guys for tuning in. Take care.